Hi everyone, happy Monday. Hope everything's going good. Hope you guys are planning your Thanksgivings and what you're gonna do and all that. Okay. So YNR was really good today, but it had a lot of twists and turns. So try to stay with me, okay? All right. So the first storyline was dealing with the Adam Sally breakup. And I want to confirm that I read online after I made the video that Courtney Hope and Mark Grossman did break up. It's official. So when they talk about the breakup, they're talking about the real people too. So that has to be hard for both of the parties. Um, so I bring that up because the first scene today was of Adam and Victor sharing lunch or a drink or something, and they happened to see Sally and Billy come from their rooms upstairs, and they were holding hands. So Adam kind of deduced that they were together, which they are, but he didn't take it well at all. You know how? Okay, now this I think everyone can relate to. Um, I'm sure we all have exes, right? So imagine being somewhere and running into your ex, and then also imagine being with someone else and you're happy in the new relationship you are. But seeing your ex makes you feel some kind of way and you don't know how to deal with it. So after they leave, you have to have the conversation or something with your current about why your mood changed. So everyone has to deal with it, but especially in a small town, you're bound to run into your ex or something. So I don't know. In one way, they got it over with, but in another way, it was like bam. So okay. In other storylines, Sharon is now still dealing with Cameron Kirsten, and we now know that Sharon is the reason why she's seeing Kirsten in the first place. But she swears she doesn't want to see him anymore, so I don't know how well that's going to work out. But we might have seen the last of Lyndon Ashby for a while. Sad to see him go, but it was kind of meant to be a temporary role, so not too surprising. But also a kind of comical moment, and there were a couple today. The first was Esther was in the Crimson Lights with Sharon cleaning up, right? So you see Esther trying to find the right thing to say, and no matter what she said, it felt wrong. So she was like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to say that. Oh, well, I didn't mean to imply that. It was just really funny. Um, which means that Kate Linder and Sharon Case are really good actresses because when you're really good and you have a good friendship behind it, you can vibe off each other and you can also feel it through the screen, and that's always cool. So, yay. Okay. Also, let's see. Another storyline. Well, the thing about Sharon and Phyllis is now awake, conscious, and like I said, okay, now this week I'm gonna try to make a game of it because and I do this with the court cases that I do too. I try to find some bit of humor in it because it's usually so serious and heavy that you have to find some laughter or something, or. So, okay, the game is how long is it going to take before Michelle Stafford looks like Michelle Stafford without the scars and makeup? Now, I say within the week, being Friday is the end, right? So Black Friday, I think, will be either the day we don't see her with any kind of scars or very close to that. So it's gonna be makeup watch. See how long it takes for them to remove all the stuff, because you know she can't look like she was in a car wreck forever. So okay. So uh also with that, she found out that Michael Baldwin, supposed to be her best friend, is defending Sharon in her upcoming court case. So she's not too happy about that, because she said, um, kind of, how dare you be my best friend and defend her? Do you not understand what she's done to my family? Do you not understand what she did to my son and my granddaughter? So yeah, there's some tension there. But also, um, and you had to watch really close to see this moment, but not Sharon, Phyllis remembered what happened in the car, and all we see is that Sharon is receiving text after text after text. So she assumes it's Sharon sending her the text. But then I think she remembered something, and she was like, no! And she screamed it loud enough for Michael, because Michael happened to be on the other side of the door. Because also, another funny thing, okay, is that, well, kind of funny because it's a soap opera hospital thing. Okay. Um, if you go into a legit hospital, you're not supposed to have cell phones or anything like that. If you have a cell phone, they'll probably kick you out and say you can't have that here, because it's supposed to be a quiet environment, because there are people recovering from injuries, surgeries, everything like that. However, in soap opera land, they have cell phones all the time. Case in point, Phyllis was talking to Michael, giving him the what for defending Sharon, and his cell phone rings. It's just clear as day. Ring. And he's like, gotta take this. That would not happen in a real hospital. Okay. Another thing that would not happen is he happens to be in earshot of the door, so that when Phyllis screams no, he hears it and says, what? Are you okay? Should I get a nurse? And then Phyllis has to say, no, but he knows something is a little off, or something changed, but he can't put his finger on it because she won't tell him anything. So I think, now I'm trying to play devil's advocate a little bit, because you know where I stand on this. I think that Sharon was guilty because everything we've seen up to this point, up until Colin and Jordan were involved, it looked like Sharon did the whole thing, planned it, everything, right? Okay. Well, I think that whatever Phyllis remembered doesn't implicate Sharon in the accident anymore. But I'm not for sure on that. But I still don't know how Colin and Jordan are involved. Now, I think that, I know that Colin and Jordan are involved, because if they weren't, first of all, they wouldn't be on screen. Secondly, they wouldn't be invested in what happened to Sharon or not. So I think, now this is going out on a limb, that they were the ones really involved, but they ran away fast enough so no one saw them, so that Sharon would be implicated for the whole thing. Once again, totally speculation on my part at this point, but I don't think too much of a leap. But we'll have to see on that one. Okay. And then we have, let's see, what else is going on? Oh, only one little bit of Nick was visiting with Mariah and Faith, and they were trying to piece together what happened with Sharon. And the only other piece is that they said there's no way that Sharon could have sent the text messages because she didn't have her phone. Like, she did not have it. So that's another wrinkle in this whole thing. So then the question lends itself, okay, if Sharon didn't do all this, who did? So it had to be either Colin or Jordan. See how they're involved again? But like I said, not 100% sure here. Just going with my brain. So, all right. Bye, everybody.